In the second tutorial for the Intro to Woodworking, we're going to be learning a few other things for our CNC router. We're going to use the basic drawing techniques that we learned previously, but then we're also going to learn a different way to put in text and a multiple different toolpath options, from engraving to piercing all the way through on our contours and tabs and pockets and drilling. This is what we're going to make. This is a triangle pegboard game. First, as always, File and New. Make sure you have part selected and click OK. Save it right away. File, Save As. Make sure you put down your name and what it is. Also double check where you're saving it to so you know where. Just double check and make sure that it's at least in your network drive. The organization is up to you. Click Save. We're going to start in the top view as always. And instead of drawing right away, we're actually going to set our stock size first. So we're going to go to these wavy lines, the Toolpath Manager, making sure that it says Max NC3. Do the plus sign next to it and do the stock setup. Click on Display. Your Y-axis is going to be 8, and your X-axis is going to be 6. Your thickness, or Z-axis, is 0.75. Your 0 is, again, lower left-hand corner, and make sure your coordinates say 0. Check mark, and a dotted rectangle should show up for you. If you rotate your view, you can see the thickness. So this is at least telling you what your board is going to be like. We need to place the triangle game somewhere within this board. At least center, or at least that's our goal. You can always move it around after we make it, but this will guide you. Now go back to your feature manager and to Sketch. I'm going to go back to my top view. Make sure I know where I'm at. Now we can start drawing our game. Let's start with a rectangle. We're on the top plane. And we're just going to draw a rectangle over here. This rectangle is going to be a 5-inch by 2-inch. And then we're going to draw our triangle on top of it. We can line up the midpoint of our rectangle with our triangle. There we are. We're going to make this triangle an equilateral triangle. We no longer really need this line, so we can select it and delete it. Now we can place this where we would like to. Drag a box around everything. Go to Move Entities. Click on Start Point. And then click where you want to grab it and place it centered within this block. Make sure you press Save.